No, because I think the job of government is to try and help fix problems that are huge and are impacting people's lives. And through this drought that we're seeing across the UK, extreme levels of heat, climate change is real. As much as people might like to deny it, it's a scientific fact. And it is impacting us here in the UK. And so this hosepipe ban is because it's impacting farming, it's impacting water levels, and we need to be able to help the environment. But this whole snitching on your neighbour if they use the hosepipe, I think that is a bit extreme because, this sounds like very much Priti Patel. I mean, Priti Patel was the one who was saying, snitch on your neighbours if they're breaking COVID rules. And we did. We were one of the nation with the most snitches, I believe, people calling up the police and saying my neighbour's breaking the rules, and people were getting fines left, right and centre. I don't think that is right and that is correct, but I think that people should be educated on why there is a need to have a hosepipe ban so that we can help the environment.
Well, I would say that one of the reasons there's a need to have a hosepipe ban, for example, is that every single day 2.4 billion litres of water are lost in leaks just in England alone. So actually, before you start going round to Bob at number 4 because he's watering his daffodils, I'd be having a look at your own house inward and looking at why you're wasting billions and billions of litres of water a day in leaks. That's where I'd be focusing my attention. But where do you stand on it all, Laurence?
I think it's sort of quite odd that in a country that rains solidly for most of the year, that we run out of water, and as you say, however many billion litres of water
2.4
are getting leaked. And this whole sort of describing everything's like record heat wave, it should be described scientifically correctly as summer, as weather.
So you don't believe in climate change?
No, I do believe in climate change, but I don't think we're all going to roast in hell in the next 9 years like Alessandro Ocasio-Cortez does. I think that we need to stop the snitch culture. You did a little segue into lockdown. I was very honest and open about ignoring completely the science over lockdown and had loads and loads of parties and enjoyed it. And the person who reported and snitched on me would have been better off and probably made a few more quid if they'd just been leaning over Downing Street.
Did you get fixed penalty notice or anything like that?
No, I told them where to go when the police came round. I said, shove off, it's not your job, get out of my house.
So they did come to you?
Relentlessly.
Did they?
But you didn't get fined?
No, and I wouldn't have paid the fine if I did, and anyone who has been fined shouldn't pay it either.
At what stage of lockdown was this, though?
I made an absolute mission to make sure that every single weekend during the lockdown I had as many people around my house as possible.
I think that's irresponsible because...
You were allowed to?
Yeah, I think that's irresponsible because there was a rule set and people were told not to have parties, people were told not to mingle like that because of spreading of the virus, and people did die from having... But people did die from having it, and people wanted to protect their loved ones.
It works, proven.
But here's the thing, though. It gave us time to be able to get the vaccine and to protect people.
Which also doesn't work. Did your mum ever tell you, if he told you to jump off the cliff, would you? That's what I was raised on, that philosophy. And
yes,
it was like,
but we follow the science here.
But the science was wrong. Vaccine doesn't work.
No,
and lockdowns didn't work either.
It wasn't supposed to fully protect you from never catching COVID.
That's what a vaccine's called, a sterilising vaccine.
It was to stop you from dying, though.
That's not how it was
I think
sold.
that's irresponsible. I think that you don't understand, clearly, collective responsibility. We live in a society. We're supposed to play our role in it and to protect each other. And you didn't do that then.
Would you lock down again now?
No, I wouldn't lock down right now. No.
Would you have locked down before, with the cases on the down now? No,
I think right at the start it was the right thing to do, right at the start, because we didn't know what was going on.
If there was a spike?
Well, would I lock down in winter? Well, I'd have to look at what was going on.
If you were told
I think most people have had COVID, though. Here's the thing, Michelle. Most people have had COVID by this point. And most people have had the vaccine. I don't wear a mask anymore.
Oh, you risk taker, you.
I know.
This is good.
I don't wear a mask anymore because...
When did you stop wearing a mask?
I don't know. It was this moment on the train where I was the only one wearing it and nobody else was wearing it. And I was thinking, I'm feeling suffocated. It's been 3 years now. I've had the booster as well because I'm asthmatic. And, I just couldn't.
I've had none of that stuff and I'm fine.
I know that sometimes I feel guilty for not wearing it, but...
You feel guilty?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Why?
Sometimes. Because I feel like if I was to bring COVID home and to infect one of my vulnerable, family members, then that would be my fault.
Well, you've always got monkeypox to look forward to,
Well, apparently that is also contagious.
COVID.
And I don't know how you...